Hi, I'm Grace. Wanted to start aviation when I was 13 because I love to fly. I took a discovery flight in New Zealand and took some lessons, and I really loved flying there. And when I moved back to America, I found Sling Pilot Academy, and I signed up here to start flying slings for the commercial program.
Okay, awesome. That was short and sweet, but
Yeah, I don't have many details.
I'll ask you the question.
Yeah.
So when you say you took your first discovery flight, you said at 13?
Yeah, or
So
12.
what made you interested in flying? Was it you had a family member who were pilots, or how did Grace?
Honestly, it just came out of nowhere. I don't know what happened.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you just wanted to fly, and
Yeah.
what made you decide to actually turn this into a career? Because you could have gotten a private pilot license. Or...
Yeah, I actually heard from a friend who was going to start either at ATP or here, and I thought it was a good idea to do that and choose aviation as a career.
Okay. And but what's the plan behind that? Are you're just gonna be an ATP pilot, or are there benefits you're looking to get out of it? What's I really want to know what's behind the decision is what I'm asking.
There hasn't been a lot of thought into it, honestly. I'm not great to interview. I just loved it, and I thought it would be a great option, a great career. I could travel with it, make money, and I just... Yeah.
Honestly, the reason why I'm asking you is because the pilot community is this small, and then the actual women in flying is this small. That's why I'm asking you this question, because most women are not, one, they don't see all the women flying, so it's usually flying is something they don't even think about. That's why I wanted to know what went into your... Okay.
I think it's as much reason as a guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, good. And how old are you now?
I'm 19.
You're 19.
Yeah.
Okay, so instead of your parents didn't push you to go to college or anything like that, did you just tell them, I want to fly, and they said this is...
I was actually signing up for a business before I chose to do this.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, and were you out of school, enrolled in school already?
I was out of school. Yeah, out of school, just moved back to America and decided to come
so
here.
You went straight from high school to doing this?
No, I went from high school to a tech school to here.
And all your schooling was in New Zealand, or?
New Zealand, yeah.
Oh, okay, awesome.
So I graduated there.
So good, now let's talk about the sling.
Okay.
Tell me how you found out about it and what made you interested in coming out to...
Okay, I heard about Sling in the paper, and I came in, did a discovery flight with one of the instructors, loved it, and I signed up for the first intake of students that they had here at SPA, and been flying every day since. Yeah.
All right, so good. So tell me a little bit about because I don't know. I don't know how the program works. So when you say you've been flying every day, how... You typically come in the morning, or how does that work? Yeah,
they schedule us on either in the morning or about noon, and we'll do like a flight to 3 flights a day, depending how long we're here. It's been pretty easy. We're scheduled on, and if the time doesn't work for us, we're able to change it most of the time, or we're able to just have it fit our schedule when we need it to.
Now, if I were to ask you, when you were getting into this, did you have a preference of wanting to be trained by another woman, or it didn't matter to you?
I wasn't aware there was such a shortage of women in aviation when I started.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Well, there is. There's a big shortage. But you didn't have a preference as to.
No, I'm just looking for the best instructors we have, and I liked seeing all the different teaching styles of the instructors here. I think it's really helpful.
Okay, good. And so far, how long have you been in the program?
I've been here about 2 months now, just about.
So how would you say, like, what's your level of skill in terms of flying? How would you say you're catching up?
I think I'm catching up pretty well. I've soloed, I've done night flights, and I'm doing cross countries now.
Wow, you soloed in 2 months. It took me almost 7 months to solo.
Really?
Yeah, that's one of the shady stuff that other flight schools practice. They make you keep flying before, so you already solo.
Yeah, I heard one of our instructors had a student at 15 hours that was ready to solo, and I told him I wanted to solo that week, so we did solo prep.
So you soloed in 15 hours?
I soloed at, I think, 18 or 19.
That's awesome. Congrats. So how do you feel? You've soloed already, and to me, once you solo, you kind of feel like a pilot already.
Yeah, I feel more confident in the plane for sure. I think it's helped a lot, feeling more comfortable in like what you can do, knowing that you can do it yourself. Yeah.
Now, what would you say, like, when you think of where you are now in flying, you say you feel more confident. Now, how many hours do you have now?
I have, I think, 42.
42.
Yeah.
Okay. I think 42 hours, because from what they explained to me, the program is you go and you get your private, and then you start training for commercial.
Yeah.
All right. Now, outside of flying, how have the ground school been? Because that's another major part that people miss out on.
Right. We have ground every day with one of the instructors, and it kind of, we can choose like what the students need help with. We'll go over it more thoroughly. So we've been able to keep up the ground school with where we're at in flying.
Okay, awesome. Now, thinking back of when you first started and where you are now, are you like having a oh shit moment? Maybe this is not for me, or you're actually more excited to move forward with it?
I'm loving it. I thought I wouldn't want to do commercial about a month in, and now I've really started to enjoy it, and I think I definitely love being a commercial pilot. It took me, I think, 2 weeks to really get in the swing of things, and once that took off, my skills been getting better. I've been feeling more confident, more able to keep up on ground and keep up on all of our testing requirements and our checks.
Okay, and you've done your written test already?
I'm studying for it now, yeah. Getting ready to take it.
And the ground lessons are helping with that, or you're left on your own to go?
The ground lessons are helping with it, yeah.
Wow, okay, awesome. Now, if you would say anything about the Sling Pilot Academy, again, being also a woman training here, what would you say about it, just in general?
I think it's a great opportunity, and I think the people who work here have really made it beneficial for the students and worthwhile.
Okay. Now, last question. For the little girl out there, this is a serious question. You know, again, there's such a shortage of women. For the little girl out there who never thought flying is for her, what would you say to her based on your experience so far?
I think they should try it and see if they like it, because it's really fun, very enjoyable, and I think a lot of people would love it if they did try it. Yeah.
Awesome.